Good morning, class. Good morning, good morning. I hope you are fine, you're doing well, que lo estén haciendo muy bien. I hope you're enjoy your weekend, hayan disfrutado el fin de semana, you're enjoying your weekend, you share with your family, you have a rest, hayan descansado, okay? So today we are going to continue with workshop number 2, but in this time we are going to see the topic about must and mustn't. Okay, so I have here a video for you. Let me do something before I share the video. So I have like a short video, no es muy larguito, it's a short video about the topic. Okay, so pay attention.
It's English time with Miss Ravi. In today's episode, we will learn about the modals, must and mustn't. Listen to the teacher. You must speak English in the classroom. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you too.
Listen again to the teacher. You mustn't speak French in the classroom. Salut, ça va?
Oui, très bien. Et toi?
Now, let's look at both of the sentences. You must speak English in the classroom, but you mustn't speak French in the classroom. Let's review. Must est utilisé pour exprimer ce qu'on doit faire et mustn't est utilisé pour exprimer ce qu'on ne doit pas faire.
Oh my god, it changed the what? The language. I don't know why. It changed to French. But this is like two examples that the person give us. So let me put my presentation now. Okay, so we watched the video and let me ask you something. Déjenme preguntarles algo. I have three questions and the three questions are about rules, son sobre las reglas, rules. So I'm going to do with the list, the participation with the list. Okay, I'm going to use the list. For that, so I'm going to ask you a question. One of these questions, les voy a preguntar algunas de estas preguntas, and you're going to answer me, okay? If you don't know how to say in English, if you don't know one word, alguna palabra, you can say in Spanish, and I can help you, y los puedo ayudar, okay? So we are going to start with Juan Pablo Alvarado. Okay.
Listo, profe.
Okay, the first question is, what rules do you have in your house? ¿Qué reglas tienes en tu casa? What rules do you have in your house?
La primera regla
Okay.
es estar, pues, lavar la loza, asear, tener limpio todo, siempre bañarse.
Okay, of course. Okay, so you have to watch the, I forgot. The plates. You have to take a shower, bañarte, take a shower. What other thing do you say? ¿Qué otra cosa dijiste? What other thing do you say?
Tener limpia la casa.
And clean the house. Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Juan Pablo.
Bueno,
So let's continue with someone in the last of the list. That is Nicolas Victoria. Where is Nicolas? Okay, Nicolas, I see you. Tell me, what rules do you have in your house? ¿Qué reglas tienes en tu casa? What rules do you have in your house? Nicolás? Tell me.
Señora.
What rules do you have in your house? ¿Qué reglas tienes en tu casa? What rules do you have in your house?
Organizado, ser limpio, enfocado, no contestar mal, asistir siempre a clase, levantarse temprano y ya.
Okay, thank you, Nico. So Nico said like he in the class, no, in the home, he don't have to say bad words, malas palabras. Like Juan Pablo too, be clean, aseado, wake up earlier, levantarse temprano. Okay, thank you, Nicole. Let's continue with someone in the middle. Natalia, tell me, what rules do you have in your house?
Lavar la loza, hacer las tareas, limpiar, ordenar el cuarto.
Okay. And no
Y ya.
more. Okay, so you have to wash the dishes. I remember the word dishes, los platos. You have to wash the dishes, clean your house, organize your room, be organized, being clean. Okay, I think all of these rules we have in our house. Creo que todos lo tenemos en esta casa. I think so. Okay, let's continue with Helen. Where is Helen? Helen is here. Helen, tell me, what rules do you have in your house?
Un fin de semana ordenar el cuarto. Tender la cama todos los días. Lavar la loza y barrer.
Okay, so you have to, one day on the weekend, un día del fin de semana, one day of the weekend, you have to organize your room. You have to clean the house, organize the room, wash the dishes too. Okay, I think we have like the similar, tenemos similar, we have similar rules in our house. Okay, thank you, Helen. Let's continue with the next one question. La siguiente pregunta, next one question. And is what rules do you have in your school? ¿Qué reglas tienen en la escuela? That you remember that we always have in the school. Okay, so let's continue with our Sergio. What rules do you have in your school?
No lastimar a los compañeros, mantener limpio el patio, respetar a mis compañeros y mantener limpio el salón.
Okay. So you said like we have to clean the park when we go to the break, cuando íbamos al descanso. Of course, you have to be respectful with your classmates and don't fight with your classmates. No se peleen con sus compañeros. Thank you, Sergio. Okay, I want to hear other student. Isabela Morales, tell me, what rules we have? Oh my God, she's not here. I can see her. Okay, she's here. What rules do you have in your school? ¿Qué reglas tenemos en la escuela? What rules do you have in your school?
Hacer las tareas,
Ajá.
respetar a las profesoras, no contestar ni a la coordinadora, ni a las profesoras, ni a nadie que sea del colegio, no pegarle a los compañeros ni a las profesoras, y hacerles caso.
Okay, thank you, Isa. So we have like do a homework or do the exercise, hacer los ejercicios, do exercise, be respectful, ser respetuoso, be respectful with the teachers, with your classmates, with our coordinator, with our, with our like representative of the school, and I think it's one of the important that you have to be rude, no ser groseros or responder. Don't be rude with your classmates too, with your teachers and the coordinators. Okay, so let's continue with Isabela Castellanco. Where is Isabella? Okay, here, she's here. Tell me, what rules do you have in the school?
Portarse bien, seguir las reglas del colegio, hacerle caso a las profesoras y docentes, estar atentos, tener respeto ante los compañeros y tener un curso excelente.
Okay, that it's true. So you have to always be respectful, como todos ser respetuosos, follow the rules of the school, seguir las reglas de la escuela. Okay, I think you say more of the things that we have in our school. And with the last person as answer this question is Jerónimo Pérez. Jerónimo Pérez, tell me, what rules do you have in your school? ¿Qué reglas tienes en la escuela? Oh my God, I can hear you, no te escucho. Oh, usted escuchas muy lejos, muy lejos. Toca que te acerques al micrófono. No, no te escucho. I can hear you.
¿Ahora sí me escuchan?
Pero súper lejos. Okay, try to fix your... Intenta arreglar, try to fix your microphone. And we continue, okay? So now let's continue with the next one. At least Santiago is not here, Pedro is not here. Okay, Sebas, what rules do you have in your school? ¿Qué reglas tienes en la escuela? What rules do you have in the school?
Portarnos bien, hacer silencio cuando los profesores están hablando, no hacer ruido cuando estamos leyendo, no hablar mal de las profesoras, no pegarle a los compañeros, no abusar de los compañeros. Yeah, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. Yes, that is correct. You have to, I think, you don't have to make noises, hacer tanto ruido. I remember you because you make a lot of noise, siempre hacían mucho ruido. I remember that for you. Yeah, you make a lot of noises. Don't be like, you always say like, don't be rude, no seamos groseros, don't fight with your classmates. I think it's correct, okay? So now let's continue with the next question. What rules do you have in the city? ¿Qué reglas tenemos en la ciudad? What rules do we do have on the city, en la ciudad? So let's continue with Gabriela. Gabriela, tell me, what rules do you have in the city? ¿Qué reglas tienes en la ciudad?
No robar,
Ajá.
no abusar de los vecinos,
Ok.
mantener limpios los parques
Ok.
y ya.
Okay, no more. So you have done do these bad things because son cosas malas, bad things that you steal something, robarse algo, steal something is not good. So you have to be careful with this. Okay, let's continue with Sara Reyes. Sara Reyes. Sara Reyes. Ah, she's here. Okay, tell me, what rules do you have in the city?
Ya. Pues de la ciudad, toda la ciudad, teacher.
Oh, yes, all the city. Oh,
Ok.
that you remember.
Ah,
Que te
no
acuerdas.
pelear, no pelear con los vecinos y ser compañeritos con ellos. Ay, ya. No ensuciar la calle con basura. Recoger en los patios el popo de los perros y también de los gatos. Tener limpia la ciudad, no contaminarla tanto. No me acuerdo más.
Okay, that is good. Something
Y
that
no
is
robar.
of
no
course,
robar,
don't steal. Something that is important that is if you have a pet, si tienen mascotas, if you have a pet, it's really necessary to pick up the poo poo of the dog because it's nasty like you stamp a poo poo of dog. Es horrible cuando uno pisa poo poo. I remember this when we have our break in the park, cuando teníamos el descanso en el parque, and you always have to be careful with this. Siempre teníamos que tener cuidado porque, o si no, we stamp poo-poo. Siempre pisábamos poo-poo. And I don't know why I remember this, porque me acordé de esto. So let's continue here. Julian, where is Julian? Julian, tell me, what rules do you have in the city, en la ciudad?
Ok. Las reglas que yo pondría en la ciudad serían no robar,
Ajá.
no abusar de los niños pequeños ni mayores, no desperdiciar la comida que nos dan, no ser abusivos con los policías, recoger el polvo de los perros, ya.
Okay, that is true. That maybe if we use these rules, todo sería diferente. Our city could be different, of course. Okay, let's continue with Sara Martinez. Sara, tell me, what rules do you have in the city, en la ciudad? Sara, Gabriela Martinez. Oh my God, I can hear you. I can hear you. Try to fix your microphone and I'll give you the opportunity. Sol, where is Sol? Sol is here. Tell me, what rules do you have in the city or what rules we have in the city?
No decirles groserías a los policías.
Okay.
No ensuciar las calles.
Yes, it's absolutely clear.
Mm, y-
And no more. Don't worry if you know, don't remember. Okay. Um. So be respectful with the police and don't like try to be careful with the trash in the street. I think it's super important. Okay, I want to hear again the first question. What rules do you have in your house, Jerónimo González?
Teacher, una pregunta. ¿Reglas en mi casa o en la ciudad?
I continue with again with the home in your house. What rules do you have in your house?
Yo ya estaba preparado para resolverla en ciudad.
Don't worry.
To take out our my dog and
Okay.
the poo my dog, organize my room. I do homework, organize kitchen and organize living room.
Okay, you have to do a lot of things in your house. Tienes que hacer muchas cosas. You have to do a lot of things. Okay, I want to hear Mora. Mora, tell me, what rules do you have in your house?
Profe, las reglas que hay en mi casa son tender la cama, primero. Segundo, acabar las tareas cuando ya tengo que hacer. Digo,
Okay.
cuando sí, tengo que hacerlas. Tercero, lavar mi loza. Cuarto, limpiar el polvo los sábados, cada sábado. Limpiar el
Okay.
polvo. Y alistarme y ir a la escuela, pero como estamos en clases virtuales, pues ir
Take the
a Zoom.
classes. Take the classes here. Okay, thank you, Mora. We are going to try like here, Sarita. Sara.
¿Me escuchas, profe?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes. Okay, tell me, what rules do you have in your school? ¿Qué reglas tenemos en la escuela? What rules do we have in the school?
Respetar las clases de las profesoras, respetar a las profesoras y a todo el equipo académico, no pegarle a los compañeros y mantener limpio el puesto.
Okay, yeah, it's important that you have to organize and clean your table, su mesa, your table, because maybe you have a lot of things in your table. And try to hear again, Jerónimo from Pérez.
¿Ahora sí me escuchas?
Okay, mejor, better.
Que le bajé el volumen sin culpa mi micrófono, qué pena.
What rules do you have in the city, en la ciudad, in the city?
No pegarle a los policías, respetar a la gente, respetar a los vecinos, no matar a la gente. Comida darle la comida que nos sobra a las personas que más la necesitan.
Okay.
De coger la foto de
Okay, thank you, Hero. I think you are right with some of things. You're right, and I'm happy that you know what are the rules, cuáles son las reglas, what are the rules in these spaces, en estos lugares, so you know like the rules. But in English, when we want to talk about rules, or yes, rules or obligations, or necessities, we use must. Utilizamos must. The modal verb must is the perfect option to talk about necessity. Also is used to talk about possibilities, but in a much more certain way. Additionally, this verb can be used to talk about advice, consejos, and recommendations. So we can use must for necessities, necesidades, posibilidades, possibilities, advice, consejos, and recommendations, recomendaciones. But in this case today, we are going to talk about must, like necessity, like an obligation, como si fuera una obligación. So I have here these examples, estos examples, and the first one is, I must go, I have a doctor's appointment soon. Yo tengo que ir al doctor porque tengo una cita. You mustn't use mom's tablet without her permission. No puedes usar la tablet de tu mamá sin su permiso. The next example is Patricia has been studying all day. She must be tired. Eso es como más una posibilidad. Patricia ha estudiado todo el día y ella puede estar cansada. The new film is great. You must see it. La nueva película está chévere. Debes verla o tienes que verla, okay? And the last one, James must be a teacher. He knows a lot about science. James sabe mucho James debería o puede ser profesor. Él sabe mucho de ciencias, okay? So we use must, utilizamos must when you talk about obligation, cuando queremos hablar de obligaciones, or when you're gonna say advice, un consejo, advice, or you wanna talk to say a recommendation, una recomendación, okay? I know we have only 3 minutes for the meeting, so don't worry. So let me explain you what are we going to do today. ¿Qué vamos a hacer hoy? What are we going to do today? Okay? So go to your book. I open this. No sé qué pasa a veces. I open this. So go to your book and workshop number 2. When we finish about the traveling vocabulary, you have like explanation. Tienen una explicación. You have a little explanation. In the book, also, tienen ahí una pequeña explicación. You have also a little bit explanation about the topic. So let me see. So you have here page 70, and we are going to continue with page 71, página 71. So I have here, like I was saying, a little explanation, una explicación súper chiquitica about the topic. Okay, so I was saying we can use must to talk about rules, para hablar de reglas. For the negative, we can say must not or mustn't. Okay, so now what are you going to do? ¿Qué van a hacer? You're going to write a list, una lista of class or school rules y diagram above. Van a hacer, como les está pidiendo, you're going to write the rules, las reglas that you have in the school. Okay, so you have to include the must, tienen que incluir el must, and you have to like create like the sentence like this, como está acá arriba. Como están diciendo, deben hacer la tarea. I must do my homework. You mustn't be late for school. No deben ir tarde a las clases. We must wear our school uniform. Debemos utilizar nuestro uniforme. Okay? When we have classes on our school. Point number 6. You're going to read the information below and write a sample. So I was saying we have different uses, tenemos diferentes usos of must, the must, okay? So you're going to write 3 examples about these uses de cada uso. So we have obligation, prohibition and a strong recommendation. Y una recomendación muy fuerte. Okay? And this is for today. Okay? You're going to do these 2 points. And when you finish, cuando terminen, I'm going to send you a link. Les voy a enviar un link when you are going to practice and you're going to like know and be like more recognized with this topic para que vayan reconociendo más el tema, para si tienen alguna pregunta o algo no les quedó claro, you can use the link, okay? So you have point number 6, punto número 5, and point number 5 and point number 6. And you have to go to the link. Cuando terminen, when you finish these 2 points, you're going to go one of the links that I'm going to send you on Cibercolegios, and you're going to practice the topic, okay? So I think it's better when we send you a game or other exercise, and you can practice on your home. Pueden practicarlo en casita, okay? So this meeting is going to finish, se va a acabar.